V and O, what you know? Yo, man, welcome to the V and O YouTube channel. The premise here is ordinary people with extraordinary stories. But what you also gonna find is the views and opinions, man. So you're gonna find conversation, you're gonna find inspiration, you're gonna find motivation. Yo, check us out, V and O, what you know?
But have you ever thought, what if this is all just a dream? And we're just waiting in line to wake up? And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.
Yo, y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the V and O. That's the longest intro ever, man. That is the when I first made it, that mug was hidden. And I now, I gotta cut that mug down because I think I lost somebody. Hey Marilyn, what's up? I think I lost somebody watching while the intro was playing because they probably was like, man, what is this, man? It's too no intro is supposed to be that long. What's up, y'all? Man. If you on my Facebook, man, you guys saw me go live earlier in the week. Oh my gosh. Uh I'll fix that later, but y'all saw me go live earlier in the week and I had so much to say, but I was driving my car and it was dark and I had more to say and I was trying to watch out for traffic and whatnot. So uh I had to talk about it more. Uh Thank you, Marilyn. The first time you see it, if you're not me, the first time you see it is probably cool. Like anytime after that, you probably be like, yo, all right, we seen this already. I appreciate it. I'm also a realist. I think it's dope, man. But you should, anybody that makes something, that creates something, they should. But you also gotta understand also that everybody ain't gonna be in it to it like you are. So I'm gonna find some ways to cut it down. You know what I'm saying? So you can hear more views and opinions and a little less editing and all night long. And but y'all, I sat in my car and I had this epiphany, man. I have these epiphanies all the time when I'm driving, and so I had to come on and finish the thought, add some light, add Life Coach Jeff, and finish the thought. So let me unmute you there, bro. I'm gonna have to highlight you so I can fix my camera.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. What's going on, y'all? What's good, everybody? On the V&O. What you know? Oh, he wasn't playing. He said he was really gonna blow me up so he could fix his camera. I didn't know he was gonna do this. I wasn't trying to be blown up like this, but I'm just Life Coach Jeff was just happy to be on here with old cuz here so we can finish these thoughts out. He did it. He was on for a while, y'all, talking about some things, talking
See how
about
that look. All right, I think that's
direct
cool.
and
I
indirect
guess that's
person.
cool. I don't know.
It looked the same way.
Right.
Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, you know how women like say, like, oh, I don't like what I'm wearing, I'm going to change, and they come out the back wearing the same thing. Like,
Exactly.
and then you have to lie and tell them, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
I know.
You look nice.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I was talking about choices, man. I was talking about indirect choices and direct choices and how they affect your life, the how our choices affect our destinies.
Definitely.
And I could have gotten deeper, man. And also, I didn't want to just hear myself no more. I wanted to hear some other views and opinions on this matter. Everybody didn't catch it because it was late at night. Some people did.
Exactly.
I heard some feedback on it. If you did give some feedback, thank you so very much for giving feedback to the VNO. It wasn't even the VNO. Like I didn't even say it was the VNO. I just said this is alive. If you see it, I gave a shout out to the VNO. I gave a shout out to Changing the Narrative. And we're gonna check that out in a minute here. We're gonna talk about that. But for right now, man, I gotta boom.
Hello. So you want to write a book? I can help you with that. You have questions about royalties, PODs, and much more. I can help you with any questions and guide you through the process. It could be hard, but I have your back. My name is Andre Renee. Please call me today. Thank you.
That was kind of dope, Andre Renee.
Put me a spot on there, bro. I'm about to
I'll be telling everybody, man. I said, man, get you a little camera. You know, take your iPhone if you want to be on the VNO, so we could put you out there, man. God knows who's gonna see this. Like some people might be. People always look at the views and stuff now, man. I explained during my choice speech that we gonna get this no matter what. So if you on there, somebody gonna see your video. It may not be today. It's probably gonna be tomorrow,
but somebody gonna view that bad boy. They gonna catch it.
Marcy, what's up? What's up?
Marcy.
Our homegirl. I was about to say my homegirl, our homegirl.
There you
what's
go.
Up, Marcy?
That's my big sis right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. But Andre Renee, bro, I didn't realize that she was rapping at the end there. And also, man, I can't forget, man, my peoples that joined me last week, man. They doing it. They are doing it big. Y'all, viewer discretion is advised. Yo, shout out to my peoples, man. Yo, they came on, man. They are really doing it big. This is a real it's a real thing, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I did say viewer discretion is advised, and then I just threw that placenta. They just did bust that placenta wide open like 2 seconds after I said viewer discretion. You ain't even had time to shut down your computer. My bad.
Hey, you did what you had to do, man.
but yeah, man, they are most definitely doing their thing, man. I talked to them after the show, and wow, it's some things, man, we didn't even get to talk about really during the show. Just some things they have in the works, and you better believe, man, if you haven't heard of Mommy Made Chicago, if you haven't seen them on the road, you will be seeing them, man. They're gonna have more employees, the business is gonna get bigger, and I'm excited for them, bro. I'm really excited for them for what they're doing in Chicago. Those pills they make, if you didn't catch it last week, they make pills out of placenta. And it has so many. I get the video kind of shows some of the effects that it has to mothers, new mothers,
Yeah.
and it's
All
a
right,
dope
energy
business.
levels, all that type of stuff. I never imagined, man. Placenta. I never imagined that. That's new for Jeff.
Yeah, it's kind of it's I
New for
don't want
Jeff.
to say it. I mean, it's different, man. How about that? It's
Yeah, it's
different, but it's a
different.
great business. They have a great
Yeah.
business model. It's a great business.
Definitely.
Uh, you're gonna have to take care of the comments for me, bro, because I'm kind of in the middle of something here. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to thank everybody again, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in last week if you did. We were talking about choices, and
Yes.
I got this thing, man, going. And I think you kind of tuned in for a little bit of it, but I was talking about like
Yeah.
how we make direct choices. And it might be another word for it. Maybe somebody came up with this theory already, but my thing is that we can directly affect our destiny. We can indirectly affect our destiny with some of our choices that we make. We just have to know that we can affect our destiny, whether direct or indirect, through the choices that we make.
Yeah.
I just made a choice. I was hungry, bro. So
Yeah.
I just went, and knowing that I'm like, man, I'm trying to maintain this weight. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to get in the gym at least 2 days a week, trying to maintain this weight.
Better
And
than me.
what'd you say?
But you better than me.
What? You got to, man. As we get older, bro, we can't be out here like that, man.
In the
We
effects.
can't be out here like that, belly hanging all over your shoes, and you out here looking whack. but yeah, man, like we literally I made a choice
Yeah.
to eat this fried shrimp. She asked me too. She said, "You want grilled or fried?" I said, "Give me fried."
Look
I
at
said, "Give me fried. Give me
want all
fried."
the
Shout out to Ari Hernandez Williams now. But yeah, that's Miss Mommy Made. Miss Mommy Made. Her and my homeboy Luke, man, they doing it big out here in Chicago. But thank you for coming on last week. Thank you so much. But what was I saying? I said I ate this fried shrimp, man, and then my fat butt went and got some cookies.
Right, homie.
I didn't eat the cookies yet, but they right here. They staring at me. They staring at me. But that's a choice that I made, man. And maybe like that choice might not affect me today, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's those indirect choices that they were good. The only effect that I got, man, was that they were delicious. They're going to be delicious. But I don't think about like if I chow down on this whole bag of cookies, a week from now, I'm gonna weigh 10 more pounds. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it takes that long. I don't know how long it takes for you to gain weight. How long does it take for you to gain weight? Maybe we should look that
Depends
up.
on how much you eat.
Yeah, right. But what do you think, man? What does Life Coach Jeff think about direct and indirect choices? I think you've talked about something like this before.
Yeah, I've talked about it on my live, put some posts out about it before. Man, my thing is when you have those direct choices, those are the decisions that you have to make right then and there, now. You know what I mean? And those indirect choices that you end up making, when I look at an indirect choice, I'm looking at it like, okay, it might not, like we said earlier, it might not affect now, but it's going to affect sometime later on down the line. You know what I mean? Sometime later on down the line.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good or bad in that moment, but either it might get bad or it might get better later on as time progresses with your consistency. So I'm more about direct. I look at everything as a direct choice, man, because somewhere down the line it's gonna hit you, because everything that you do affects the life that you live. Everything.
No doubt, man. It really does. And
Yeah.
Luke said he just gained 20 pounds over dinner. Like, I wonder, I'm sure like you're not actually gaining the weight from the actual food. You're gaining the weight from the chemical reaction that happens when sugar hits your veins.
Yeah, you know that better than
and all that lard and all of that mess hits you. That's what you're really gaining weight from.
Exactly.
And but it's a choice, man. It's one of those. It's an indirect choice. Like it's you are indirectly shaping your future. You know what I mean? And I don't think we pay attention to those all the time.
No.
We don't pay attention. A lot of people don't. Yeah. And one thing that I said, man, a lot of times we say, "Oh, woe is me," or
time for that.
Yeah, yeah. You know, so I think I was talking to you, and right, like I did that live, and then I
Yeah.
think it was the next day.
Mhm.
So again, if you follow the show, you know that my regular gig, I
Mhm.
say my reality is Ironworker. My dream is this and V&O Productions and doing a show. Man, look, speaking of V&O Productions, bro, my camera still ain't. What the
Dude,
heck, man?
listen,
Talk about something.
fine. You are fine. If look, oh, you see what he done, people. See what he do? He back here fidgeting with the camera. And what he gonna do is he gonna come back with the same product that he had before. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Watch this. He get ready to bring it back. Watch this. Watch this. Don't it look the same, y'all?
Do I still look fat in this dress?
Pretty much. Your body type ain't changed.
Look, bro, this is crazy, man. Dude, that's my stuff. This bothering me, man. Because, like, let me see, like right up here.
Yeah.
You see,
I
right
can't
here,
do
you
anything.
can see the black of the, and
I
then
see
right,
black, but dude,
and then right over here, it like tapers off a little bit. You see how it tapers off as you go
this
up.
is your like, look. This is your direct decision that you made.
To mess with this camera right before we started.
Right, exactly. Right before you started. See,
I seen that, y'all. We get a countdown when we get a countdown coming into the show, and I saw that 20 seconds, and I said, "Oh shoot, my camera!" And I think I knocked into it, and then it just completely turned around. And from there, I should have just left it alone. Like at that point in time, it wasn't even this bad. It wasn't that much wrong with it.
Look at
a direct. Would that be counted direct or indirect choice?
that's a direct because
direct choice.
everything
Right, to affect everything.
You did
Affect
knock
the
me out
show.
twice.
It looked like the V&O leaning to me.
V&O lane. Oh, you know not to touch that mic. Don't do that.
But yeah, man. Where was I at, bro? I'm tripping, man.
You were still talking about the choices, man.
Oh yeah, work. So I was at work. I said, if you know me, let me pull. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you
All
great.
right, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Don't touch
Direct
it.
choice to leave it alone. So I was at work, man, and I said, look, this is my mom. She always gonna tell you to look okay. Thank you, mom.
But mom ain't lying.
She's not, she's not. But your mom, man, you can't listen to your mom. You can't. If your mother, some of y'all mama don't love y'all. Mine does. Thank you.
Real with y'all today.
But look, man, I'm at work, and we were putting in something called a ship's ladder, and
okay,
a ship's ladder they call it a ship's ladder because a lot of times these ladders are in ships. You know what I'm saying? It's what you would crawl in, and it's also with a ladder that you would find in buildings. So they figure they save a little bit of money. Why put a stair in going to a roof? Because everybody ain't going to the roof. You got like people that's actually getting paid that's going to the roof. So they don't want to give them a stair. It take up too much room. Chicago real estate is expensive. So they put a ladder going up there. So I'm an iron worker. We are installing this ladder on the platform stair. So imagine this.
Yeah.
It's a 5-story building technically. There's a roof that equals 5.
Yeah.
So you walk on the 4, and on one of the stairs, you walk up the stair, and you walk up to a platform. And from that platform, you can go to the roof with this ladder.
Okay.
So this platform is elevated off the ground, probably about, I don't know, man, about 10 feet.
Okay.
Give or take. It's about 10 feet. It's about 10 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And so we had to drop the ladder on the day, I think on like Wednesday. And then the carpenters came and built a wall around the platform. So if you've been on any type of stair, y'all know what kind of platform I'm talking about. It's a platform that as you walk up a stair, you get to the platform, and then you walk up the second set of stairs, and then you on the actual next level. So on this, it's not a second set of stairs. It's just the platform. And so you can imagine that this platform is pretty small. It's not big. And we got this ladder laying here. This ladder is probably about, I don't know, man, about 400 pounds. It's about 500 pounds.
Okay.
It's about 500 pounds. So it's just me and my partner there. And so we get it all what we would call rigged up. We got a chain fall on it where the chain is going to pull it up and get it into place. Well, the way he rigged this thing up, it's flipped to the side. So I'm like, after I got 17 years in doing this. So I'm able to just look at it and be like, oh no, that's not it. you know, but he don't have in as many years. But I would have been the same place, you know. He rigged it up. We had to re-rig it. But we had to re-rig it. The best thing that we could have possibly done is set it back on the ground. Then we would have had to twist it. It would have taken us 2 hours to twist this thing around. So I was like, well, let's just lean it against the wall, and I'll take the chain off and run it back around there. Now, there's a couple possible things that could have happened. We talking about direct and indirect choices.
Speak on it, bro.
This was a choice I made. I believe on the live I said something like that a lot of times before people do stupid stuff, like, or things that'll get them seriously injured, they have an inkling. You know what I mean?
We know it's what we shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, we know, man. But you know, I'm a pro in this area, you know, so
I'm not gonna get hurt.
So I'm saying that's what people say in their head. That's what I said in my head. I'm a pro in this area. I know what I'm doing. So I go around this mug. I'm laying on it. So imagine you got the wall here. The ladder's laying against the wall. The chain is going around the ladder. I have to get on top of the ladder and reach up under here. So it's leaning against the wall. Now there's a couple possible things that could happen here.
Yeah.
This mug could slide out and my arm could be under there, and then my arm is gone. No more arm. You know what I'm saying? Direct choices. No more arm. I had the rail of the ladder was between my legs, so you can imagine that if this mug would have fell, it's a family show, so you can imagine.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I reached around there, I got the chain, I fixed it, and it got me thinking, like, man, this is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. Like, at any point in time, I could have, if I would have put a little bit of extra weight. I'm 245 odd pounds. After that shrimp, tomorrow I'm gonna probably be like 250, but I'm about 245. So if I put a little bit of this 245 into this ladder, man, it could easily slide off the wall. It was somewhat secure. We watched out. I think we even put a board behind it.
Okay.
If something bad would have happened and I didn't die, in my mind, everybody would have called it an accident. You know, it was an accident. Anybody, even a safety person, probably would have looked at it and said it was an accident. But in my mind, I would have known, like, I know I wasn't playing with fire, but somewhat, man. You know what I'm saying? But in my job, man, you play with fire almost every day. Sometimes things are inevitable. I'm working in a tight space, and it's not too many places that we can run to or jump to if this thing starts shifting and moving around.
Exactly.
So I look at it like that. Direct choice, that if I would have chopped off my arm, I couldn't have sat there and said, oh man, I can't believe life treated me so bad. No, G, like, I knew. I wouldn't tell nobody after my arm is gone, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said, you did it to who? You? Yourself.
Myself, yeah. And that's, you know, it's funny. Bro, you life coach Jeff, I hear you talk about this stuff. I listen to your podcast. By the way, your podcast is on where?
It is everywhere. On like, what is that? Amazon Podcast, Apple Podcasts, you know, Deezer, just to name a few. You know what I mean? I wish we had the flyer. We could have popped up the flyer. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, right. Well, you look for that and you could load it up. Send it to me. Text it to me real quick.
I'll tell you real quick. I got you.
Yeah. So what do you you on all of the major platforms?
All major podcast platforms.
What's the name of it for the people?
The Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast is where we focus on shifting the mindset, self-awareness, and call to action. And we believe with those three things, what we're able to do is we're able to change the trajectory of your life, man. So we focus on accountability, yo. And that's what a lot of people are missing. So to be honest with you, if you worry about your indirect choices, I talk about this stuff all day. If you don't want to feel, I'm going to tell you something. If you don't want to feel bad, don't stop by my podcast. Because the thing is, I'm gonna just be real as I'm saying this, because with life coaching, this is the deal. See, I have to make sure that you get what you want out of the deal. But you're supposed to take the words that I say and see how they apply to your life so that you can make it happen. In honesty, this is how every coach should think. Every coach should not try to say, we want the best for you, but it's not going to disappoint me as the coach if you don't take that best for you route, because I'm just trying to guide you. If you fall and slip up and make certain decisions, those choices are on you. Wait, what?
I don't know why she said that. I don't know why she said that.
I need to come to Christmas, Auntie. I need to come to Christmas. You can't do us like this. I just got married. My wife is newly acclimated to the family. We ain't gonna get into all this. See, this is a family dispute. But yeah, but that's the thing. Yo, we want the best possible outlet for you, but I also know that sometimes you might not take that. So that's why I say, yo, if you're gonna come to my podcast, and if you want to, if you want fluff, you need to go somewhere else, because you're not gonna get that. And I'm not gonna say anything that I haven't had to apply to my own life myself. You feel me? So that's a part of it, yo. You know, so people just need to take accountability for their actions. And whether you mess up or whether you do something good, there's always a consequence, whether good or bad.
No doubt, man. That's real, bro. Yeah, that's choices. You know, I guess as a life coach, man, you are trying to tell people, I guess Jeff ain't about that fluff.
No, man, I can't be. I can't afford to be about the fluff, Greg.
As a life coach, man, you got to tell people the truth, no doubt. We made a choice, and I made a choice to go and try to find your logo and accidentally show something I wasn't supposed to show. But
no, right? You out here.
We made a choice, man. We made a choice to get none other than Mr. Armand Basket, man. We've been talking about this, and me and him said she did one of my first shows.
Yeah.
And it was dope, man. It was a dope show. And from that, me, him, and his wife, who is a business owner, Molly, you gotta throw me one. I gotta look up one of your TikToks, because I mean she got a dope dance group, y'all. She got a whole business out of it. Molly does. She has a dance studio. She has classes, any kind of dance class you can think of, man. She running exercise dance classes for folks that can't dance, classes for folks that can dance. She got it all. But we all sat there talking, and after the show with Armand, we came up with she kind of came up with the idea, and then he kind of drew off of it with the VNO vibes. Yeah. And man, I don't have an idea that I don't like to run with.
Definitely.
Whether I'm failing. Did you just send something to me?
You know what, man?
Did you just send me something? I just got maybe that was you. Huh?
Nah, watch this. I got it, bro.
Oh, you okay? Yeah, I got you.
I got you. Hold on, we about to set.
Oh, you got it. Okay. But yeah, man, they threw me the VNO vibes, man. So out of that, we got the VNO vibes, and it was originally, it still has this concept, man, that I want it to be like where people just get on and vibe. And so we got Angela and Ava on there doing their thing, man. They vibe in their own way, man. They talk about some real topics, and we got an episode coming up with them that I really have to. Man, it's been hard to edit, but VNO vibes is rolling, man. We got, and from that, man, our mom was like, "Yo, man, that was supposed to be my show. You gave it away." And, I know I wasn't ready at the time. I was like, "No, bro, it's something better in the works for you," And we started talking, man, and he talked about changing the narrative, man. Gonna be a dope show, man. You want to talk just a little bit about it? We don't want to give too much away because it's dropping soon. Let's just say soon, because it was supposed to come this Saturday, but
it's okay. My thing is when stuff is happening and going on, we adapt to it, y'all. So we're pretty much what changing the narrative was about is we highlighting my boy Armand, man. We highlighting our boy Armand in his life, you know what I mean? The different struggles, the different things that he go through, you know what I mean? We gonna hit different elements. The first few episodes we already recorded, man, just fire alone with the gripping conversation that we have,
No doubt.
And we ain't gonna give you once again, Life Coach Jeff ain't about the fluff. We ain't about to give you no fluff, man. And if anybody know Armand gonna keep it real, you know what I mean? I love that logo. You need to send that to me today.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But we ain't about to talk, man. We keep it real. We have uncomfortable conversations that need to be had as well. So definitely that's
I
what it's
like
all
to interrupt you for a minute and let them know that all those logos were made by V&O Productions. If you want anything,
by this man.
anything, you need something for your TikTok, for your Facebook, for your Instagram, for a
Yes.
small fee. For a small fee, hit me up. All the social media is right up here. You got the views and opinions of podcast on YouTube that you could DM me on. You got TikTok up there you could DM me on, and then it's hidden from me. But what's over in the corner? I don't even know because I can't see it because we got this big
The
clock.
Instagram.
Instagram, thank you.
Instagram.
DM me through Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook if you want anything. I'm not as organized as I want to be, but if you hit me up on any of those,
look at this.
If you hit me up on any of Jeff A. Fluffy looking like Wesley Snipes.
This man, Greg's funny, man.
Greg, I talked about you, man, on my live, and I'm gonna talk about you before we run out of time tonight. But no doubt, man, we're talking about choices again, man. But so that was Armand and Jeff, man, and it's coming, bro. V&O changing the narrative. It's coming, bro. It's a podcast. So V&O is no longer just a podcast. V&O is a network. I'm in a this was the dream. This was the hey Megan.
Oh, baby. That's my wife, everybody. So y'all know.
V&O, man, is no longer just a podcast or a show. V&O is it's a network, bro, and we want more shows, man. We want shows to podcast shows to fit everybody's taste. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to like it because somebody will like it. You know what I mean? Right. We got the eye to know if somebody will like it, man. I got a lot of people in mind, actually, man, that can have things, and maybe it might not be my flavor, maybe it might not be your flavor that's watching right now, but it's somebody's flavor. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna watch. We're gonna get the people what they want. It's called the views and opinions.
Definitely.
V&O, what do you know? What do you know? Tell me what you know so we can get this thing running.
Exactly.
But no doubt, man, this changing the narrative is gonna be hot, bro. It's gonna be, I think, from what I've watched so far, because I wasn't always present when you guys were doing this, man. What I've watched so far, bro, is very inspirational. Y'all are inspiring. Y'all are you guys get deep into these topics, and you inspire. It's to inspire, to say what's Armand's mantra. We should have had him on here tonight, man.
I know, man. That would have been great. His mantra is diagnosis is not a death sentence.
It's not a death sentence. So you're not just talking about what he's dealing with, man. We're talking about what anybody might be dealing with. A lot of times people will make the choice, man, indirectly sometimes. Indirectly sometimes. And is he? I didn't even see Greg down there.
Yeah, bro, I see him.
What's up, Greg? I didn't even...
Watch this.
Look, I got him scrolled down.
Why y'all want to play, man? Look, I was just writing and scrolling and stuff, man. You know, Jeff got the Halloween shirt on today. You know, got the Halloween color showing. Ron trying to camouflage into the V&O background and stuff. You know, it's all good, man. But you know what? What? These guys here, everybody who's watching the V&O, man, look, it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to be about it. Okay, Ron is always being about it to a fault. We ain't gonna talk about that over here, okay? To a fault, all right? But look, everybody, the V&O is back, all right? Jeff and Armand are gonna literally murder you guys with this inspiration, okay? Because it's something that needs to be told, all right? Me, I'm just gonna chill in the cut, okay? Y'all watch for us coming up. 2023, Dope Living TV Live, Fox Soul. Y'all better check us out, man. I'm claiming it.
Everybody doing big things, man. Bro, you are such an inspiration to me, man. Tonight we talking about choices, direct and indirect choices. Yeah. Sometimes we make choices that directly affect our future. Sometimes, man, we decide to make choices that indirectly shape who we are. And they're good, and we know it's a good choice, but we don't always see it. We don't see the positive repercussions of the choices that we make sometimes. And Greg Gray is one that has made you made some positive choices early on, man. Some hard indirect choices that kind of guided your future to where you can sit and chill, man, and not chill. You're still working hard, but you don't have to. You can work your dream every day. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
What kind of choices do you think that you made?
I can tell you, Ron. Number one, I surrounded myself with good people, people that have the same mindset, people that think like I do. Not saying that my thoughts are always the correct thoughts, but you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. I learned that from Coach Jeff too in later years. Okay, but at the beginning, man, I knew nothing about broadcasting. I knew nothing about television. I knew nothing about record labels, none of that stuff. Okay, so I stepped into it just as you guys are stepping into it. And the thing is, every moment, every day, every second is a learning process. You got to learn, and you're going to fall sometimes. You're definitely going to fall, but you got to make the choice to continue. You got to make the choice to get up off of that failure and turn it into a learning possibility and make that lesson pay off.
Amen.
Believe
That's
it.
Yeah.
Believe me, I was homeless for a second, man. And when you're down, when you have nothing at all, no job, no money, nothing, the only place you can go is up, or either just give up and die. I took the choice to say, well, look, it can't get any worse than this. I prayed on it, and believe me, man, people don't think prayer works. Prayer works. I prayed on it, and I kept on pushing and pushing. Not many people knew, and I did this in a time where there was no social media, period. All right. I had to make phone calls. I used to go to people's houses and be like, hey man, let me call so-and-so, not knowing that I'm calling California or New York and this and that. And the bill come out, they'd be like, hey Greg, did you make a call to so-and-so and so-and-so? I'm like, nah, man, that wasn't me.
Nah, that wasn't me.
Exactly. That wasn't me at all.
It wasn't you calling the record label, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. But you have to do it, man. You got to make choices. Like you guys said, the choices you make, man, you don't have to let your the result of some of the choices, if the result doesn't come out like you want, you don't want to make that result define who you are. All right. You make that choice, you keep on moving. All right. Make the great choices. You never know what that's going to be. Only God knows. And you just follow those steps, man. And you guys, honestly, man, I look really highly up to you guys because Ron, you're a workhorse, man. Okay. And Jeff, I told you from day one, you're inspiring people, man. Again, and I'll tell this real quick, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
We had strife coaches on our show, okay, and they weren't doing anything. And me, I think I'm a good judge of character. I'm good at weeding folks out, okay. And when I saw Jeff came on the show. I asked him to come to the show and give us life, and he was genuine. All right, there aren't many people that call themselves life coaches that actually coach life. All right. This guy coaches life. All right. And for those of you guys out there, I'm glad I'm not putting my face up here because I get gully with it, man. Those of you guys that are out there that call yourselves life coaches, put yourself up against Mr. Relevant. He's not saying this now. I'm saying it. Put yourself up against Mr. Relevant. Yeah, you ain't saying nothing. But see, that's the thing. People can talk about what you do, and that's how your brand gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You don't have to say a word about it. Let others talk about it. And I'm telling everybody who's calls themselves life coaches, put yourself up against the work that Jeff Relevant has done and see how many people's lives that you coached, all right, with your fake ass. All right. So just
mad, are we?
I'm just
saying, angry at somebody.
I can't stand ponies, okay? And this guy Ron, genuine emotions, okay? When you guys see this guy cry, he's genuine about it, okay? And I'm not saying it to be funny. You genuinely care. You're genuinely passionate about people, situations, ideas. You're generally passionate about it, and that's what's going to take the VNO very far. Okay, I applaud both of you guys, man. Thank you for giving me.
Thank you, bro.
VNO.
We both, bro, would not be here without some of the choices you made, man. That's direct choices, indirect choices, man. Indirect choices you made, Greg, affected us.
Thank you for allowing me to.
Yeah, man. I think we don't realize that too, man. A lot of times, man, I've made choices in my life, man, that had nothing to do with me. And at the time, I would say it was an indirect choice. Well,
Yeah.
I gotta say it was an indirect choice, but a lot of times, man, and Greg, because you love your son. You know what I'm saying? How many times you made a choice that you probably would have gone the opposite way, but you said, man, I can't do that because I got Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I got my son, and I can't make this decision, or I have to make that decision because I got to think about my son.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
My son is the most important thing in the world to me, man. I quit the business literally so I could be a good father to him. Support what he's done. And I'm telling you, man, you guys are the antithesis of success, man. Honestly, you guys know what it takes. And everybody thinks it happens overnight. No, it does not. Okay. But y'all shaking your heads. Okay. But you guys are making it happen literally overnight. All right. Overnight doesn't mean after 12 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a certain amount of time that people can, and I don't want to talk too much. People can take the time and make things happen. All right. And it takes a few months, and it's not. You guys have already made an impact. You guys have already shown the people what you have. So there's no choice but to support, follow, and adhere to the template that you guys have laid out. Okay, you guys are amazing, man. Really, you guys are amazing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the Dope Living Network, man, and everything y'all doing. I just want to, I know I'm trying to make the VNO network, man, good, just so we could go along. You know what I'm saying? So we could ride out with you guys.
Look at me taking over. Look at that. Right. Yeah.
So, that was you. I thought it was Joe. We all got keys to the vehicle here.
We all can drive.
Right. I don't use mine for your show though. I don't. Yeah. But I just had to do that, man, and I thank you for allowing me to do that because I wanted to come and especially when I saw Jeff on here too. Two powerful young black, for Angela, melanated individuals here, man. Okay, and you guys, seriously, man, I don't know if you guys even know how much of an example you are to young men like yourselves, young women that are trying to do some of the stuff that you guys do, man. You guys got to keep this going and make sure that people see it. All right, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure people see it, but you guys are examples, and you're held high sometimes, and again, the hate's gonna come. The hate is going to come. You guys just look over that hate, because if they're hating, they're still watching. All right. They're still watching.
Definitely.
No doubt, man. Yeah. I gotta move, man. I gotta move because I don't know, man. Like I said, man, life changes happened to me. And then I turned 40 and I was like, man, what am I going to, what kind of legacy am I handed down? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To a certain extent, man, it's not even about me no more. It's more so about the legacy that I want to hand down, man. I want to hand something down to my kids that can affect their kids. You know what I mean? It's biblical to hand down a legacy, to hand down an inheritance. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to keep moving, man. And then there's other reasons also, man. You make certain choices for the people that's in your life, whether they know it or not, man. You know what I mean? I don't even care if they know. What I care about is knowing that my kid's not going to be out here struggling. You know,
hey, Ron, you going over today, man. You going over today.
You say no.
No, you got to look at here. Look at here. You got to look at this dude rolling up.
Oh, right.
No, I ain't. There you go, Greg. There you go. Why you doing me like that, man? Why you gonna slide me in like that, Greg?
Armand. Marijuana is medicinal now. It's medicinal.
Hey, these folks that I work for might not think that. How you doing today, man?
Over today, bro. You gotta go.
It's all good. What's up, fellas?
We gotta hear
from I come in at the butt crack of everything.
Gotta hear from Armand.
What's up, man? What's going on, fellas?
Armand, hold on, Armand. Ron, I'm taking for a second, man. Hold on, Armand.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Bro, look, I saw, because I'm behind the scenes too. I saw you guys' episode, okay? One of the episodes you guys did, man. Fantastic work, bro. Fantastic.
Really?
Work.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Come on, man. Come on. Even the picture here that they carved out of you, man. Okay, that's off of the Mount Rushmore right there, dude. Come on.
Man, I appreciate it. Hey, honestly, it mean a lot coming from you. Like I said, when when Ron first told me about you, what I say, Ron, I got to meet him. I still ain't met you face to face, but trust and believe, sooner than later, we gonna get together. But I just want to shout Ron and Jeff out, man, for real,
sir,
for holding me down. Ron from day one since I got sick, you know what I'm saying? He saw the need to just be my friend. Like, we are already friends, but be my brother. I was at a time, man, where I didn't know which way was up, which way was down, which was none of that. You know what I'm saying? I could barely walk. I could barely do for myself. I was feeling sorry for myself. And this is no lie. I ain't making up nothing. Ron can tell you, my wife can tell you. How many conversations did we have, Ron? How many times did I say, Ron, hey, man, you think you can give me a couple dollars on this cash app for whatever the case? He never said nothing.
Yeah.
Never said anything.
That's
you know what I'm
up.
saying? And between Ron and my tech at my dialysis, you know what I'm saying? Just constantly feeding me, you know what I'm saying? Motivating me, uplifting me. You let me know that it's don't give up. That's why the motto for the changing the narrative is a diagnosis, not a death sentence. Because too many people, when these doctors telling them something, they believe every word that they say is lose all faith in everything else. Whatever you believe in, I don't know what you believe in. You better believe in something, because I'm living proof that somebody up there is regulating everything.
You got to keep shining, Armand. And look, bro, you do not look like what you're going through, or you don't look like what you're going through. Okay, keep shining.
That's it.
And you and that Jeff dude up there with the Halloween shirt, man. I'm telling you, dude, y'all have something that people need to hear. You know, y'all got a 1-2 punch. It's like a pugilistic battle, okay? You know, you come in there with that experience and what's going through, and telling people, you know, you are not what you're going through. And Jeff saying, okay, look, let me put some life into this. So he coaching you and saying, hey, look, you know, he's right, and here's why. All right, y'all got me excited on here. I'm seeing 3.
Can I say one thing?
You can say 3 things.
You just gave me a chill through my whole body, Jeff. What was the whole thing about? Ain't that what we said that we wanted to accomplish?
Yeah, that's what we said.
I'm gonna tell my story. He gonna back my story with the way to live the proper. Man, come on, man.
Wow.
Look here. All I'm gonna say is this. You say whatever you want to about the VNO. You say what you want to about Dope Living Network, Dope Living TV Network. It's cool. We care. We don't care.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, we still gonna put that content out. We still gonna be relevant on all platforms,
and you still gonna click and watch. And you still gonna
like Dion. We like Dion. We coming. We coming, baby.
Let them know.
Ron, I took over. I'm sorry, Ron. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, bro. I'm listening.
I came in.
Look, man.
I seen changing the day. I said, what? What's hold on.
Bro, y'all get me hyped up, man. I told Armand earlier, man. So part of the reason that I kind of fed into him, man, because I remember when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? He used to talk, bro. Armand, I think Armand got braces when we was in 7th grade, but Armand used to have a crooked tooth.
6th grade. No,
6th grade.
Not a crooked tooth, crooked teeth. If I put into a piece of bread in the spell Mississippi, my teeth was that bad.
Oh, well, I used to bite bricks, dude.
Hey, I probably could have chewed a 10-pound bowling ball and blew a bubble. My teeth was so bad.
Hey, man, if I got caught up in a crime, okay, they could identify the bite mark. I'm unusual.
So guess what? I'm gonna go one further. My teeth were so bad they couldn't even use mine. My impressions was not impressionable. They thought it was a dinosaur.
Let me tell you about my teeth, man. They was knocking on the door and say, come in, okay, on each side, okay? They just say, come in. You can come in here, and you can stay.
Right. But guess what mine said? You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. They was like, nope.
I can't even get my thought out because I got 2 comedians underneath me.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though.
Listen, we just want y'all to know this is what y'all got to look forward to. It ain't just sad stories. We coming with funny. We coming with all that. So get ready. Get ready.
I got two things, man. We forgot to do this. Y'all check out Redirect, Regroup, Refocus. Let me move you out the way. Redirect, Regroup, Refocus on all of those major platforms, man. Jeff is no doubt, man, doing it. He's doing it big time. Let me move him out. Somebody move him out of the way.
Should be mad. I should be mad he co-oping himself out like that.
He not.
Bro, you want to talk about somebody that work hard? He on Dope Living every day, right?
Every day. Hey, I want to talk to you, man. I need to borrow him for about 3 days, man. You've been a little selfish right now, man. I know you the owner, but dang, can I borrow my co-host, please?
Huh, you got him. Shoot,
I'm just playing, man.
you got him. You don't do shit for us anyway. Go ahead, Jeff. What you say?
I was gonna say, man. See, that's what all this is about. You know what I mean? We got 4 people here that are connected in some type of way, and we out here producing something great that we can give to people. You know what I mean? It's relatable. It's content that people can understand. It's something that, yeah. And if you got something to say, you have to remember, he who's without sin cast the first stone. You feel?
Come on.
So
Come on.
We really want to speak on it. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna hit you with some truth, and we're gonna be honest about everything that we putting out. So for everybody that don't know, this is what we got here in this plethora. This is what you can expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. This is, with Armand down there doing, he's in pain, you know. And it's
so check this out. But hold on. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I'm gonna be all the way honest with y'all. Yeah, I just got off work. We're working hard all day. No lie. Driving, Lansing back, Detroit back. Mm-hmm. But this, I am like, don't get it twisted. I look like I'm the healthiest man on earth. I'm not. I'm in pain. My feet hurt. My back hurts. So guess what? I hope ain't nobody I work with looking. I'm sorry. I ain't plucked no drug test or nothing like that. But this is my pain medicine. I'd rather do this than go pop some Vicodins or go pop anything else. So I'm sorry, but I'm unsorry.
Hey, change. I want you to, bro. That's a whole change of the narrative show. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole.
But I can't do that.
Oh,
I can't do that. I can't do that until we get where we going. I can't do that.
Well, let's say, see, you just said it, Armand. So
my point exactly.
Y'all do 2-3 months of this show. Keep it consistent, and we gonna make sure that y'all get up out these jobs. We got it. It has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I see everybody. This whole conglomerate. What was the plethora of talent here? All right. I see everybody here just doing this. Okay, I don't want to be the only one. I want to see everybody here just doing this. So believe me, Ron is always in my thoughts. Okay, me and Ron had about an hour talk last.
Man, longer than that. We never just talked for an hour.
we talked, and some good stuff came out of that talk. Mm-hmm. I learned a lot. You know, personally, I learned a lot more about Ron than I knew before. Okay,
right.
Look, everybody, VNO is one of the most fantastic platforms that you guys can ever have an opportunity to come check out. Okay, matter of fact, the whole VNO network is going to be something that is inspiring. It's going to be educational. It's going to take you to a whole nother level that you haven't been. There's a lot of shows out there that claim that. All right, but if you guys look at the genuine feelings, the genuine people that he have on here, except for them ladies, I don't like them. But if you put out, no, I'm joking, ladies.
Hey, he playing. I ain't though. No, I'm just playing. Y'all all right with me? Y'all dope. I'm just joking.
Ron, this is tremendous, Ron. Okay, and I'm glad that we get to see the VNO back regularly. I'm so glad of that because Jeff will tell you, I was getting kind of pissed. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting kind of pissed.
He was.
And being a producer, and Greg knows, me and Greg talked about this, y'all. Being a producer, he knows that sometimes, man, like I said, I had the VNO vibes in my gut, and I wanted to get it up and going and get a couple episodes out there. So I kind of put myself on the back burner just so I could do that, man. And I did, man. After being in the background, I was ready to run on the VNO again. You know what I'm saying? And talk.
But you did it. You did it, and you have some of the most electrified personalities on all of the shows that you're producing. Okay, so Armand, Jeff, look, man, people need, especially now, people need inspiration. People need to see that you're an average person, and as an average person, you can do any damn thing that you want to do. You just have to stay focused and make it happen. Implement that objective. Mm-hmm. To turn that into your goal and make it happen, man. Okay.
Choices.
Exactly, Ron. That's the overall theme of your show today. Yeah. Choices. You got to make the choices. If you want to do this, you don't half-ass it. Okay.
Right.
You
That's
do it.
it.
It's your choice to do this. Okay, Jeff, look, Jeff, I can tell you 1,000 times, okay, and Ron and Armand, you guys are amazing because you guys got other things you could be doing. You could be doing any other thing, all right? But you don't have to use the gifts that you have for what you're doing right now. And these are truly gifts. And you guys are actually utilizing the gifts that God gave you guys, man. And that right there is the happiest thing that I see. You know, God gives us all gifts. He lets us all start off on the same plane. It's how you utilize the gifts and the blessings that he gives you to get to the next level. You guys are doing that, okay?
No doubt.
Please, I'm begging you, don't stop.
We not, man. I can't. You know what it is, man. It's that I talked about on that live I did. I talked about that dog that's inside, man. That
Man,
you can't put a fence in front of a dog, man. A real. You ever seen them German shepherds used to live in your neighborhood that you had to get away from?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I had a German shepherd next door to me, bro. This dog was vicious, man. It was
kind
two
of
German
like that.
shepherds.
Something you can't get away from.
Yeah, bro. This mug ran through the fence. I had to jump in the trash can.
Right.
On top of people's cars and stuff.
Right.
I remember.
Hey, Ron, you already know we had a fire. He didn't lit it for real.
Right.
Jeff,
bro,
Jeff, we got 3 or 4 hot ones we got to come up with.
Look,
real.
Man, let me go back to my thought. I was talking about Armand, man, and I started talking about crooked teeth, and the two comedians took it up.
They would go.
But bro, he did. Armand had one. He had one, bro. He didn't care. He used to jive on people all the time, cut them up like his.
Ron.
Look.
And I ain't taking no L's when it come to talking about each other. I ain't taking no L's.
I'm pretty good, Armand.
The biggest thing.
Listen to me when I tell you, I ain't taking no L's.
He wasn't, bro.
None.
The biggest talking about people that talk about folks. What's up, Shamar? Y'all don't know her, but Shamar almost got in a fight on the soccer field. God bless you. Oh yeah, she from South Bend, Indiana. She took SBI all the way out to California. Just stay calm. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat nobody up now. You.
Hey man,
but
why
look,
you gotta bring up my teeth, man? My birthday in a couple weeks. My birthday next week. You talk about my teeth. That's 30-some years ago, man. I feel kind of self-conscious.
Hey, but Armand, check this out.
Yes, sir.
I still have crooked teeth. Okay, and let me tell you something. I did 12 years on a hit TV show with these crooked teeth. Okay, and the reason I could have got braces and all of that stuff, but here's a choice. Here's a choice moment, Ryan. I looked and I'm like, Hollywood, television, entertainment. You always got to fit the mold. All right.
That's true.
I didn't want to fit the mold.
You want to fit that mold.
I did not want to fit the mold. So I said, you know what? You're gonna take me as I am. Okay. Yeah. Take my show. Look at the show. Don't look at me.
And they took it.
And they took it. All right. And they took it for 12 years. And they paid me. And they put me on the radio. They paid me. Okay. They made me go across the country and speak. They paid me. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Say that one more time. Say that one more time for the people in the back that didn't hear. Say it one more time, please.
Paid me. So
we got some big we talked and we got some big moves for money coming up in 2023, man. We gonna y'all look out for it to be on network, man. Greg, you're gonna be a part of this too. You don't know it yet. I know.
Yes,
I'm not doing none of that. But I
yes, you are.
No,
we're gonna put a picture. We're gonna put a picture of you up and set it in the seat there.
But I might, you know what? If I re-energize the speaking tours that I do, you guys got to come with me.
Yo, say less.
Yeah, say less.
I'm game for that.
Yeah, I'm
Jeff, we already talked about it, Jeff. You know you coming.
The thing for 2023 is networking. Like, we got the content now, man. We dropping content. We trying to network now, man. I couldn't network before. We didn't have nothing. So you walk in a room empty-handed. They like, well, what do you have? Nothing. I don't have.
So
we got all kinds of content.
It's what's today? The 11th of December.
Yeah.
2022. We got what? 3 weeks left and 20 days left. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
21 days.
Yeah.
So 2023, my first goal, no lie. My first goal, I want to buy my wife a house. I was supposed to get it this year. It didn't happen.
Let's do it, Armand.
That's my first goal. I'm changing the narrative. I'm buying my wife a house.
And have your views and opinions, man. Catch that vibe.
I'm buying my wife a house.
Oh, snap.
And I'm working. We working for ourselves in 2023.
Okay.
But I didn't say when. I didn't say January 1st. I didn't say January 2nd.
That's right.
2023. We our own bosses.
Make it an
Exactly.
objective, not a goal. Change the
Hey,
narrative.
and I'm saying that because one thing I do know is the law of attraction. My daddy put me up on that when I was a shorty. The secret. You are what you attract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we put it in the atmosphere in the universe, guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna manifest. All we gotta do is like he said, stay consistent. It don't matter if it's terrible content, as long as it's content coming. But I'm trying to tell you right now, this is no lie. I'm buying my wife a house, and I will get that kidney transplant in 2023, and the narrative will be completely changed.
Armand, it's gonna happen, bro.
Man,
It's there. It's done.
that's what's up.
Love you, bro.
I told
Love you, bro.
For sure, love you too, man. For real.
On that live, bro, I said, man, I didn't celebrate my birthday, man. And the thing is, I didn't want to, because I said, I you know, not that I wasn't grateful. I said I'm grateful enough to keep. I worked. I worked on my dream, man, on another part of my dream, but not my government job. I worked, and I said, man, when we are able to not have regular jobs and we could sit there, man, we go into one of our houses and we're gonna sit down, man, and we're gonna watch episodes like this where you said you was gonna have a kidney, where you said you was gonna have that house, and we're gonna be sitting in that house, and we are gonna be watching this, man, and we're gonna make this happen, because it's got to.
But
It's
Ron,
got to. It's got to.
Ron, this is what you see. When you speak it happens. That's from your lips to God's ears, man. Because the first week, this guy, for all of you guys that did not see this man's transformation, the first week he did this show, he was like, Greg, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do that? I'm like, but he went in and did it himself. And then the second week was better. The third week was greater. The fourth week was amazing. And he just kept it going and going and going. He shows true emotion, shows true passion, and he gives you the information and the stories that you need to hear in order to get your mind right. Okay, and putting this show with Jeff and Armand. Okay, it's talking about getting your mind right.
Yeah,
come on, man. And then you got the ladies talking about giving you an opportunity to speak about different subjects that are out there and giving them their opinion. Dude, you have a network of information. It's an information freeway. All right, but I think you should do a show with bring my dope living people on here and get the girls on here too, and we all talk.
Where the girls at? Let's shout the
party
girls
line,
out, man.
And we all talk about
some love.
Everybody talk about what your objective is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and like you said, we all sit down. Hell, we can go to my house. We all sit down and we look at these and we say, okay, this happened, did that happen, did this happen, did that happen? And if it hasn't happened, we support one another and make it happen.
No
Period.
doubt.
Okay, no Jeff doubt. Know how hard I'm working to get this stuff, get the dope. And if one goes, if that Dope Living TV live goes to Fox Soul, y'all get ready because everybody going.
Man, it's going. If
did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna shake.
When I'm sorry, I don't work in ifs and can'ts and all.
Yeah, right.
When it goes to Fox Soul, it's gonna be a tremendous day, all right. Because and we're gonna be a staple on there, okay? Because there's shows that are out there. There's a million shows out there like ours. There's a million of them out there like ours, okay? But they don't do them like we do, and I can honestly say that because I look, they don't do them like we do, and man, I'm just so happy that this group of people that I have surrounded myself with are great people. They're like-minded people. They want to succeed in this, and they want to help people. So, hey, man, again, I've said enough. I applaud you guys, all three of you guys. I applaud the ladies, all right? I applaud Ron without the regular hat on, but you got the Scully on, okay? And Jeff, I'm getting back to your Halloween color shirt, all right? I applaud you guys for everything that you guys do. I see nothing but greatness coming from this camp, period. And I'm telling you guys, everybody that's watching, just watch out and support. And your hate is support as well, all right? Because even though you're hating, we still care about you. We still want you to come through. Give us the reasons why you hate us. All right. So we're not going to change because we're succeeding. Okay. But we want you to get it off of your chest. Okay. Because why? Because you're still watching.
Look, I talked about, man, on that live, and this the last thought we're gonna let out, man. We're gonna try to get off of here at a decent time.
I'm sorry.
But I talked about on that live, man, about getting your hands in the dirt instead of us as a people, man. We all look alike right here on this. I don't want to. I want to be inclusive, man. But I mean, right here, right now, Dope Living TV Network, man, VNO Network. We all look alike, and that thought, man, kind of came from what you showed me and what we're doing. I said, man, a lot of times, man, we as a people, we knock each other, man. Oh, you should have done it like this, or you should have done it like that. And what I saw from you, Greg, is you was telling me like, hey, do it like this, but also at the same time, man, you got on your knees and put your hands in the dirt with me. And I said, man, that's what we failed to do, is get down and dig with our brother. You know what I mean? With your brother, and show him, not just tell him. I can show you better than I can tell you, bro. Those first couple episodes, man, every episode, you was there, bro. You was behind the scenes. Maybe they didn't always see you, but you was always there, producing, man, getting your hands in the dirt, and to the point where, you know, you pushed me on that bike and the training wheels came off and I was able to roll a little bit, you know, but and I still ain't rolling like that.
You're good, bro.
I still make my mistakes, man. But bro, I appreciate you, man, for getting on your knees and not just telling me, but showing me. You know what I'm saying?
Mistakes are building blocks to better things, man. So you're good, man. Trust me. And I thank you for the compliment.
And not just you, man. Marcy, Mo.
No, not Marcy.
Yes, Marcy. That's my home girl. Gina. Kevin had some good words for me, man. Kevin, everybody, man. Everybody, shout out to all Greg comedian. Shout out to all of y'all, even y'all girls, man. Thank y'all. If y'all they probably I don't know if they watch it, man, but you know, shout out to y'all, man, for I learned from everybody, man. It's you
amazing women.
You an idiot, man. If you don't look, you can learn from, man, somebody that you think so low. You can learn from a homeless man. You know what I mean? You can learn things, man. You can see things and learn things. And I learn from everybody, man. I learn from people's mistakes. I learn from their failures. I learn from their triumphs.
Yeah.
And straight up, man, I thank y'all, man, especially Dope Living TV, man. All of y'all for getting your hands in dirt. Chris, all of y'all, man. All of y'all.
Yeah, man. Like I say, if ain't nobody end up taking nothing out of this show, just know that the only reason why the four of us are together today on this show is because of the choices that we made. That's it.
That's it. That's it. We all made a choice somewhere, man, to be, and it put us here. And then when we actually be up there, man, that's it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Hey, with that being said, man, we are 8 minutes over time. Greg Gray, man, you was here. You can't yell at me this time.
And we're just waiting in line to wake up. And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.